Hello, my name is Amira Batrisha binti Fazil Amini, A24KE0049. Today I will present my report writing titled Environmental Impact of Data Centers in USA. For some background, data centers are facilities that store and process large amounts of digital information for services like cloud computing, social media, artificial intelligence, AI, and online banking. The USA has many of the world's largest data centers due to high demand for digital services. However, these facilities use large amounts of electricity, water, and cooling systems, which raises concerns about their environmental impact such as energy consumption, carbon emission, and e-waste. First, let's look at the factors. The first factor is the increasing number of data centers. The demand for cloud computing services such as Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure, and Amazon Web Services continues to grow. At the same time, artificial intelligence or AI requires powerful computing systems with thousands of servers. In addition, businesses, government agencies, and educational institutions are becoming more digital. Because of this, more data centers are being built to store and process large amounts of data. The second factor is high energy consumption. Data centers operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thousands of servers, storage devices, and networking equipment require continuous electricity. They also need backup power systems such as generators and UPS systems. As a result, data centers consume a very large amount of electricity. The third factor is intensive cooling system. Servers generate a lot of heat during operation. Therefore, cooling systems are needed to keep the equipment at a safe temperature. Many cooling systems also use large amounts of water and additional electricity, which increases the environmental impact. Now, let's discuss the effects. The first effect is global warming. Many data centers still rely on electricity generated from fossil fuels. Burning fossil fuels releases greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide. As more electricity is needed, more greenhouse gases are produced, contributing to climate change and global warming. The second effect is clean water shortage. Large data centers requires a lot of fresh water for cooling. In evaporative cooling system, much of this water is lost and cannot be reused. In areas facing drought or water shortages, this creates competition for water between data centers, communities, and agriculture. The third effect is e-waste pollution. Technology develops quickly, so servers and electronic equipment are replaced frequently. Old hardware becomes electronic waste. If not recycled properly, hazardous materials such as lead and mercury can pollute the soil and water. Finally, we will discuss a few solutions. The first solution is using renewable energy. Data centers can install solar panels, use wind or hydropower, and invest in renewable energy projects. This reduces dependence on fossil fuels and lower carbon emissions. The second solution is improving cooling system. Advanced cooling technologies such as hydrogen cooling and closed-loop cooling systems can reduce energy use and recycle water. This improves efficiency while reducing environmental impact. The third solution is sustainable hardware management. Companies should maintain and upgrade existing equipment instead of replacing it too often. Functional hardware can also be refurbished and reused. Finally, obsolete equipment should be recycled through certified e-waste recycling programs to recover valuable materials and reduce pollution. In conclusion, the rapid growth of data centers has contributed to environmental issues such as high energy consumption, water usage, and e-waste. Adopting sustainable practices including renewable energy, efficient cooling system, and sustainable hardware management is essential to minimize these impacts and support a greener digital future.